Hi everybody, so welcome back to Double Scoop. So we just got to Disney, so I will give you a room resort tour. We're staying in a 1-bedroom at Saratoga Springs Resort. So here's what the room looks like. So when you walk in, you have this little table that you can set your keys and things like that on, and this mirror. And then we're gonna go ahead and I will show you over here. So over here we have a washer and dryer that they provide for us. And then over here is the master bedroom. So it comes with a king size bed. It has a chair, a bunch of storage and TV options. And then our view is overlooking kind of the golf course, but with a few trees. And then over here we have the bathroom. So they all come with like big, large tubs and an area, closet with all the cleaning supplies we might need, extra pillows and blankets. And then we also have the bathroom that comes with a shower and then a toilet room. So after you come out of the bathroom, they provide you a table with a little bench, and then we have a full-size kitchen. So you have a full refrigerator, a stove and oven, and then a microwave, and they provide like all the pots and pans we might need. It comes with a dishwasher, and again, like any dishes, plates, or things like that. It's all here if you want to cook a meal, which is what we love to do. It comes with a coffee pot and the Disney coffee. So we have a full-size sink, of course. And then what's great about these rooms is they provide 2 different options. So here underneath the TV, we have a drop-down twin bed that is great for a solution for children to sleep, as well as over here towards the couch, we have another pull-down bed, but this one is a full-size bed. So these beds are super easy to get up and down. I'm not gonna pull this all the way down, but that just kind of gives you that idea of what those beds look like. So out here, it does provide us the opportunity for 3 people to sleep here if we wanted it to. And then finally, at the end of this, we have the balcony, and this gives us our obscured golf course view. They provide seating so we can sit and enjoy the mornings or peace and quiet if we want and listen to nature. Sometimes you can hear the fireworks shows going off or sometimes see them, but probably not from this view because of all the trees. But yeah. So that's our room here that we're going to be staying here for 2 nights for the 4th of July. So follow along with us to see all the adventures we get into while staying here for these next 2 days and to see the fireworks tomorrow. So stay tuned. So another nice feature of staying at Disney is they do provide pack and plays, full-size cribs, and high chairs if you need them. So because I do travel with 2 under 2, I do have that crib for one of my children, and then they both have high chairs for when they eat dinner, lunches, breakfast. They can have a place that is safe for them to eat. So I figured I would do a little unpack with me to kind of see what groceries we brought along. So the first thing we brought were some French fries because we're gonna make some hamburgers possibly for lunch. The next thing we have is gluten-free Texas toast. Our household tries to be gluten and dairy-free as much as possible. So we plan on having spaghetti and meatballs for dinner tonight. So that's why we got the gluten-free Texas toast. We have turkey burgers for lunch tomorrow. We're also big rice eaters, and I didn't feel like bringing like a whole rice cooker. If we were here for longer, I would have brought a rice cooker, but I went ahead and brought these like little stir fry packets that we get from Costco, and that we can do either for lunch or like a snack. We typically will heat one of these up. Also for breakfast, the kids love these little egg bites. So these are spinach and feta cheese egg bites. So I have those. I brought some condiments for our burgers. So I have some mustard and ketchup. We also have some dill pickles for those burgers as well. And then I brought a variety of drinks, but the biggest thing I always bring on Disney trips is Pedialyte, and that's just to make sure like the kids have enough electrolytes and things like that, because it is hot in Florida, as well as there are a lot of sick people sometimes in the parks, as much as we wish there wasn't. So just to make sure the kids stay healthy and things like that, I always bring Pedialyte. And then the kids really love these Honest juice boxes, so I make sure to bring enough for them, just because at Disney they provide Minute Maid juice, which is very concentrated and high in sugar, versus the Honest juices are honestly like watered down juice, so it's better for the kids anyways, so I make sure to bring these. And then for another lunch, we have these chicken tenders to go along with our fries. And then last but not least for dinner, my husband doesn't like the gluten-free pasta, so I brought gluten-filled pasta for him, and then gluten-free for the kids, as well as some pasta sauce. So that's all the groceries that I brought with us. So before we go into the park for the evening, we are going to be seeing the 4th of July fireworks tonight at Magic Kingdom. They're doing it both the 3rd and the 4th, so we're going to go ahead and see those tonight. And then tomorrow night, we're going to be seeing the 4th of July fireworks from Epcot. But I, right now, am starting to make dinner. We are going to be eating spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread for dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and get this whipped up so then we can get out to the park today. All right, so dinner's ready and I'm about to show you that, but unfortunately it's raining, so we're gonna be staying in the room for tonight and enjoying watching TV as a family. So I have the kids' plates plated here. I have me and my husband. I just have to add the spaghetti, but that's what we're having tonight, spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, so today is day 2. Today is officially July 4th, so we're heading out to Magic Kingdom this morning to go ride some rides and see the fireworks later tonight. All right, see you in the park. Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Disney vlog. So today we were originally supposed to check out, but we were having a lot of fun, so we decided to extend an extra night. So we're gonna be staying a random extra night. So we will see what we get up to today. We have no idea or plans for today, but follow along to see what we get into. So we went to the pool, forgot to film, but just know we went to the pool. But now it is raining, so we're waiting for the rain to stop, and then we are going to head over to Hollywood Studios for the evening and watch Fantasmic to round out this trip. And maybe tomorrow we might go to a park, or we might just go straight home. Who knows? But yeah, our trip so far has been really enjoyable. We have enjoyed all the things, had all the celebrations for the 4th of July, saw all the fireworks, and we're just having a fun time being here together as a family, so we're really living in the moment. And yeah, so I will give a recap of the whole trip later, but that is the plan for now. So my husband went out to go get us some lunch, so we are going to be eating some foods shortly, and then hopefully this rain clears up really soon so we can go out and have fun at Hollywood Studios, because the kids really enjoy seeing Minnie and Mickey there and riding the Toy Story rides and the Runaway Mania. They also like the shows, specifically Frozen. But they have 2 new shows that we really want to see, The Villains and The Little Mermaid. So hopefully we get to see those today and have some fun before Fantasmic starts, which starts really kind of late. It starts at 9:30 p.m. So hopefully the kids will be up for it, but if not, we'll just come back to the resort and enjoy the evening as our last night here. All right, so I will see you hopefully at Hollywood Studios shortly. Everyone, unfortunately last night Fantasmic was canceled due to like inclement weather. So this morning we're gonna head back to Hollywood Studios for a couple hours before heading home. So follow along to see what we do at Hollywood Studios today. Pretty sure we're gonna see a few shows and re-ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So yeah, follow along. So we're back from Disney and we're getting all settled and unpacked, but I hope you enjoyed our adventure as we had so much fun this 4th of July up at Disney. And so remember, one scoop is never enough. So subscribe, like, and comment, and we will see you in the next video, both me and Anelia. Bye guys.